it will give me joy, for ladies, especially young ladies, to be able to make money on their own without relying on anybody, just relieving their parents or their guidance of things. Do you understand? It makes you look more responsible. It makes you more, just more responsible. Do you understand? So yes, we are going off the book today. I don't have anything really asked. I'm just bringing it raw to you, bringing my imagination, my ideas. I'm selling my ideas to you on this platform, and this will be, that will make it more realistic. No research whatsoever. They're just things that I think from a creative mindset. Yes, I have a creative mindset, and from that creative mindset, I want to share with you. Okay, so yes, this video is about 8 businesses, and this is just filtering it down. This 8, a single one can have several in it. Do you understand me? So 8 businesses you can do, from the comfort of your home, and also with little or no capital at all. And this is a serious thing that needs to be looked at, especially in this economy of ours, where you need money, and making money is one, something that is easy. In Jesus' name, we are positive here, we are positive here. But if you want to be real, if you want to be truthful, it is quite on the other side, trying to make money. I don't want to mention anything negative on this channel. I'm a positive person, a Christian, so we have to be positive. This AC is much. Let me reduce it. I want to be feeling cold. Okay, so yes, so the first thing I would like to mention is food business. So I don't know, I saw it somewhere like a while ago that food, clothing, and shelter are one of the things you should do as as a business, because they are things, they are constant things that every human needs. They need food. Even animals need food. They need shelter, they need clothing. Do you understand? So yes, food business is something you can go into. And yes, you eat day by day, you eat every day, except it's overboard and you don't get anything to eat. You eat every day. You can start with what you are eating. You can start with what you are eating. I almost said praise the Lord, but that's how a church girl. I almost said praise the Lord, but yeah, let's continue. So you can start with food. So an idea I have. So one thing that happened, this is a true life thing that happened to me during COVID. So everybody was at home. There was no movement. We only had social media, and then I didn't have like a stable source of income, especially in 2020. I don't think I had anything I was doing. It was in 2020 I got my hairstyling skills. It was after was in 2020, yes, after COVID, that I got my hairstyling skills. And yes, okay, what back to what we're saying, food business. So I started a baking business. I've always had a passion for baking. I've always had it. So I went to a summer school when I was still in secondary school, around 2013, 2012, 2011. I had like catering lessons then. Yeah, so I had little. I'd forgotten most of them. All I needed to do was to consume some content here on YouTube on how to cook, on how to bake rather. I love baking. If count me out of frying. I don't like anything fried, because my skin is fragile and all of that. I don't like all those splashing of hot oil. So I tilt to the side of baking more. So I love baking. So and I like sweet things and all of that. So I just thought of it, and then I had someone around me that was teaching lessons to children. My mom's a teacher, so it was my mom. So people in our estates, people like our neighbors and all of that, they just begged her, please, can you please take my son? And because children are already turning to Olodo in the house. So my mom was taking them lessons, taking 1 or 2 kids lessons and all of that. So I just thought of it, these kids are always coming, I'm always seeing biscuits with them and all of that. So I started selling cupcakes. And when I started selling this, I didn't have any money. In my house, we love pancakes, so we always have flour in the house. I didn't have anything. All I did was, when I remember my mom and we stay around Ogba. So if you are conversant with Lagos, if you know Ogba, Agege. So my mom and I literally trekked to Agege from Ogba because transportation, it was COVID. There was no transportation. We trekked to Agege. So we got flour, normal things for the house. I don't even remember how it was then, but the market was just like really few. People were really few in the market then. So yes, it was. We got flour, then I got butter. Butter was about 250 then. I got the Siemens butter. I got sugar, normal things we use in the house. Sugar, butter. What else did we use? I used baking powder. What else? Milk and eggs. Yes. So I happen to know someone in my estate that sells like cracked eggs. So that's one way you can just get cracked eggs are cheaper. If you don't know, cracked eggs are cheaper, and since you're going to use them that day, so you can just get like half a crate and then consume the rest in the house. We are 5 in my house, so yes, it's not, we can decide to eat yam or fry. We eat yam and then fry like probably 6 eggs or 5 eggs and all of that. So yes, we could consume the rest. It wasn't going to spoil, or then you refrigerate the rest if you can. So yes, that was how I started that cupcake business. I bought this. I didn't get cupcake wraps. I didn't get it at the first instance. I remember using serviettes. No, I didn't know I needed that at the first instance. I didn't know like the importance of using the wraps in the first times. I remember using, just there was this pan. If I see a picture, I'll put it something, and if I can't find it, it's a cupcake pan, like this locally made one. That's this thing they use for roofing sheets. It's not as hard as that, but it was something that can bend. You can squeeze it to look smaller, and then you can increase it. If I see anyone, I'm going to upload a picture or something. So yes, I got that, and it was cheap. It was cheap. And I got charcoal. Yes, I got charcoal. But before I got, no, I think it was my second buy that I got charcoal. So before then, I just used the normal gas way in the house. Yes. So it's my second buy that I got charcoal. I got coal pots from the money I made in the first one. So all I needed to do was just use my manpower. I didn't have mixer or anything. I just mixed it up and then started that way. I remember selling it for 50 naira, and I made just little change, but then it was enough to I didn't spend out of it. What were we buying? All I needed to do was do data and just be online. I wasn't even posting online, because where do you get this part right now? We can't go out, we can't go anywhere. Do you understand? So I was just making it for the children that were coming, kids in my estate. That was what I was just making it for. Yes. So that's one way. Baking. So you can make chin chin, you can make puff puff. Little, just start little. I think I started with just like two batches. That's like 24. Yes, that the pants I got were 1 dozen. So I started with 2 batches. I did it twice. It wasn't like I was so good, but I started with it. Do you understand? And I made just little change, but I didn't like the way I didn't have money then. So just money to subscribe and all of that. That was in 2020. So yes, another way is in this food businesses to start cooking rice. My younger sister is the fryer, she's the caterer, she's the cooking person in the house. It's not like we don't all know how to cook, but she loves it better than anyone's. We are all girls in my family. She loves it better. I'm the baking, arranging the house kind of girl. Do you understand me? So I we you know we I advised her, and then we just joined minds together, joined resources together. When I say resources, we took rice from the house. We took my mother's food. So yes, she's the creative kind of person. She's one that would use butter to cook jollof. She's one that would use nutmeg in jollof and all that. She's that kind of person. I'm not saying others don't do it, but she's that kind of person that will go all the way to do that kind. She loves cooking. So yes, she also started a cooking business. I'm going to share flyer somewhere in the video. And yes, yes, okay, all she needed to do was get butter. Butter is a priority for her in making her jollof. That's her signature. Butter. She got chicken. Yes, chicken. And did she get oil? I don't remember the details, but then she used what was in the house. She just, snapped the raw ingredients, snapped like just few steps, and then uploaded it online. And that was how our business started. That was how it started. So yes, another one in this food business is, okay, one is coming to my mind now. It's this yogurt, tiger nut, all these drinks. Those are consumables too. They're consumables. I know a friend that, shout out to you, Titi. I hope you get to see this. I admire her so much. She used to sell household items, but then when I saw her upload things about yogurt, tiger nut drinks, all those drinks, zobo, yes, all those, and it's chilled and all that, and a marketing strategy, I give it to her, man. This girl, you're a hustler, man. So yes, when I saw her post it, I was wowed. I liked it, so I was like, this is another idea. This is a creative mindset. This is a creative thing to do. She's finishing. Yes, she has finished service, NYSC, and for a graduate to start that, it's a lot that you're not just, you're not out there looking for jobs. You created one for yourself. So that's one thing about starting up a business for yourself. You're creating employment for yourself. Do you understand? So yes, that's it about food business. It goes on and on. It goes on and on. It goes on and on. So yes, the second thing I want to talk about rather, is hair business. And if you don't know, I'm an hairstylist. I am an hairstylist. I love hair, I love fashion, lifestyle stuff. That's what my channel is all about. I've just not had the avenue to show more and do more on that. Do you understand? So one way I started my hair business, I started with nothing. Yes, and I'm going to tell you that. Just chill. I'm going to tell you, I started with nothing. All it took me was, okay, no, yes, I had the skill, hairstyling skill, with bridal hairstyling. I got someone that asked me what I was interested in, and then sponsored me to learning bridal hairstyling. So in learning that, though I had to pay for that, that wasn't free, by the way, I had to pay for that. So that's one of the things this channel is all about. I had the opportunity for someone to pay for me. Some people might not. So I want to teach people bridal hairstyling and hairstyling in general on this channel. Do you understand? So we would do that. God, the Lord is going to help us. The Lord is going to help us on that, because it will give me joy, for ladies, especially young ladies, to be able to make money on their own without relying on anybody, just relieving their parents or their guidance of things. Do you understand? It makes you look more responsible. It makes you more responsible. Do you understand? Add value to whoever you are with, to those around you. So yes, one thing about it, yes, I love hair. That was why I started learning that, and from there I saw the avenue, the opportunity that is in selling human hair, especially wigs and all of that, and I grabbed it. I started by posting hairs. My boss then used to sell wigs. She mentioned it that I should do something, and then in my mind I was already looking for a name. When I already knew she was selling wigs and all of that, I was like, I love this, and I know it's a way to make money. It's a way to make money. So yeah, I started by posting hairs. But one thing you have to do, which will serve as your capital, is your knowledge. You have to research. You have to do the work in researching. That is what is going to be your capital. That's what you have to offer people, because when you post hairs and people ask, what kind of hair is this? There are several kinds of hair. There are single drawn, there are double drawn, there are super double drawn. Do you understand? There are grades of hair. There's raw hair, there's donor hair, there's Vietnam hair, there's China hair. Do you understand? So there's fiber hair, there's what's it called, synthetic hair. Do you understand? You need to research on this. It will serve as your as what you're offering people. Not everybody knows this thing. So that's what would give you a edge ahead when you're starting off. So don't just start blank. Do your research. That was what I did too. I did my research. What is this? How does it look like? Curly hairs, their names, their forms of coils, names of coils, all those kind of body wave, straight hair, all those kind of things. Do you understand? Their colors. You see ginger red, you see chocolate brown, you see chestnut brown. So those are the things you need to do. That's what will make you sound more professional. That will make you sound more sensible in whatever you decide to do. So yes, I started by posting pictures on my WhatsApp, and I was consistent about it for that period of time. Yes, for that period of time I was consistent. Now people know me. So whether I'm consistent or not, whenever someone wants to buy hair, they come to me. I want to buy hair, or I want to revamp hair and all of that. So yes, that brings me to revamping hair. You also need to make that research. Research products, research chemicals, or not literal chemicals, but things you can do, oils that would bring hair back to its normal state. Just do your research. You can sell hair, you can revamp hair. Do you understand? So yes, that is that on air. Something else that I would want to talk about is a fashion business. Okay, and that one is quite tricky. You might need to actually learn one or two to know, to be able to do this business. I love fashion. I love modest fashion. Do you understand? So we in this part of it, we would talk about how you can leverage that even without the skill. I want to talk about how you can leverage without the skill. And one of it is, okay, look at my shirt. I don't know if if you saw it earlier in the video. This shirt, my younger sister sold it to me. My youngest sister rather. She's yet to finish her senior secondary. She's writing, as of today now, she was writing her jam. I don't know when this video will go up. She went to write her jam like today. So she's quite young. This is her first jam and all of that, her only jam by the grace of God. So yes, she sold the shirt to me, and you can see it's quality shirt. See, it's so soft, so quality. Look at the buttons and all. Yes, she started by posting pictures. And people will encourage you, especially when you are young and all of that. People around you, when they see you are trying to make a life living for yourself, make something for them, when you're putting the effort, people around you would support you. Yes, you might not feel they would, when you are starting, but they would. Don't be shy, be bold. Yes, show them pictures. And if they say they want to see it, that was the case of my sister. They said they wanted to see what she was showing them. She showed them pictures. They said they wanted to see. So my sister happened to have some money with her. I'm going to talk about how she had that money too in my next tip. So she talked about I don't know, I need to get my glasses. Yeah, I hope. Yeah. So one way she got the money she was able to use, that's another business idea. She's a student, so she happens to be someone that is prudent with money, and that's one skill every young person should learn. And her friends got to know that she's good with money and all of that. They told her to help them keep money, so it's savings and all of that. So she started doing it for them without the mind of collecting anything in return. She was just helping her friend keep money, and then this person told this person, this person is keeping money for me, this person. So that's how the word spread like that, and she was keeping money for 10-11 people. Do you understand? They are just kids, keeping money from 100 naira to 200 to 300. Do you understand? So yes, she was just keeping money for them. Yeah, she was just keeping money for them. Sorry, I had to just fix the camera. She was just keeping money for them. And yes, that's one business idea. You can keep money for people. Just just tell people, if you want to save, I save. And be someone that is that has integrity, because if you don't have integrity, nobody will give. If I know you are a lavish spender, I would not keep my money with you. Do you understand? So yes, you can do that. One other thing that I know someone around me does is selling airtime. I think there are websites or codes or something. I don't know how. I don't know so much about that. My sister does it. I don't know so much about it. If I get to know more about it, I'm going to insert a clip explaining it, or I'll do a voiceover or something over this video. Yes, so it's start recharging and data. You can, and you get little money, though the profit there is very little. I think it's more when you are doing data. So you can do data, you can do airtime. I don't know how many. I've lost count of the ideas there. So another thing you can do in this fashion business is, sewing. That's if you have the skill, or if you have someone around you that you can just, be friendly towards and tell the person that you would love to learn, but you don't have the funds for it and all of that. People will gladly help. Don't think everybody is selfish or something. You if you would help someone will definitely help you. That's how it is. So yes, one other idea that I'm thinking about right now is selling dogs. Selling dogs. I know someone that used to sell dogs, and it's not like he had them readily in his, readily available and all. He just does the research. If you're someone that likes dog, or you are a veterinary student or someone medically inclined, you can start that. Selling dogs, selling animals, selling parrots. Just have the contact, do the research, talk to people around you, people in your church, people on your street. Talk to them. Someone would know someone that knows someone that can help you out. Do you understand me? Yes. So another one is what you're watching right now. You can start what you're seeing me do right now. You can start what you're seeing me do. I have so many ideas. Their resources might be quite hard to get, and you might not want the what's it called, you might not like the results you're getting from it now, or you might not be satisfied with what you're getting from it now, but it will definitely pay off. Right now I'm using an Infinix phone to film. I'm not so contented or satisfied with what the camera looks like the camera quality and all of that, but I have to use it. I know it will definitely yield. I need to be putting the effort to be able to afford an iPhone or a bigger Android. Do you understand? Instead of consuming content, why not put it out there, let other people consume it? Do you understand? If you know you have everybody has a head, everybody has sense, and you can definitely make money from that. Your ideas, you can sell it there. I'm selling my ideas to you now. What if you start it and then you blow? What if you blow? Just make sure you give me my credits when you blow with one of my ideas. Okay? Yes. So another thing, let me think. So yes, I decided to add something to my very first step, to my very first idea, rather. That's selling food stuff. Aside cooking, baking and all that, it's selling food stuff. Of course, you eat at home. What if you display those food stuff for sale? What if you display ingredients, spices, raw food, rice, beans? If you happen to have access to it, what if you go to the market and then you say, what if you just take a picture and you say, I like the way this person, just compliment someone in the market, I like the way you arrange this bag of rice. Just arrange it in a cone, take a picture or a video, be creative about it and post it. Your rice is here, oh, come and buy. You need to have marketing skills though. It's not like I'm not trying to be proud here, but I can market your sweat to you. So yes, that's just on a lighter note, but yes, you can do that also. That is just an added tip to the very first idea. So let me think about some. So yes, another thing I did to make money, especially after COVID, I was trying to get my balance and everything. I happened to work at a bookstore. At a bookstore, this we sell books, we sell like inspirational books, we sell Bibles, we sell like all this church offering, that long thing, that thing they use in the olden days that they use for offering. People still buy it. I'm telling you, people still buy it. So yes, I so I'm not sure my I think I told my boss. Yes, I eventually told my boss, but then what made me start that business? What made me do that business then? I'm no longer doing that. I'm no longer doing that for now. What made me do that business was because I was always in the store, and in a week, if up to 10 people walk into the store, probably because rain is falling and they decide to take shield. I'm telling you, it's as bad as that. People don't read in this country, but it's sad. I don't know. I found that period of my life where I was working in a bookstore the most, like, absorbing. I don't know how to put it. How do I put it? The most educating time of my life. I consumed so many books. I read so many books then. And one good thing I did was jotting notes down from those books that I read. Well, I'll write the title, jot notes, because I already read them. Do you understand? And I had all the time. Though I didn't take the books home. So the business part of it, back to it, the business part of it that I did, since I knew there were books, there were church books, like godly books, religious books, Christian religious books. So I took a few of them to church. We do our Bible study on Wednesday. So from work that day, I just decided that I could actually sell these things to people. And that the day I took it, I sold like 5 pieces or 6. Yes, I sold like 6 pieces that day, that same day. I'm a smiling person. When you meet me in person, those that know me personally know what I'm talking about. You would want to be associated with whatever I'm doing. That's how I am, by the grace of God. I went to meet my pastors, my deacons, the elders, brothers, sisters in church. They bought, and I'm a very convincing person by the grace of God also. I sold to people, even those that showed interest. I gave them, you can pay me on Sunday. Because even if it's in the shop, it wasn't going to sell. It's not like it wasn't going to sell, but it was just sad to me that this person put me here, this person put me on a payroll, and nobody's coming to buy anything. How is this person getting money? Do you understand? So I just took it to church. And then, so selling books is one thing. If someone is on your street, just tell them, just give me a few books. I will take them out now and bring the remaining back. Whatever is remaining there, I'm going to remit it. I'm going to, like, whatever they pay me there, just put little change on top, and then sell tambourines, all those things, those beats, and that Daddy Adeboye's thing. Is it tambourine Daddy Adeboye uses, or that bead stuff? Shekere, that thing they call shekere, all those stuffs. Yeah, I sold that. Another business is e-commerce that you can start with zero to nothing. I don't know if it's the same right now, because I put mine on hold because I have other engagements now. So I don't have that leisure of time for this particular idea I want to give you. Is e-commerce, selling on Jumia, Amazon, Gigi, Konga, all those e-commerce platforms, selling there. It was quite easy. I don't know if selling on Jumia is still easy now. It was quite easy when I started. I was selling hair products. Hey, waiting I never sell for this life. I'm a business person and I just love it, because I tend to see the growth from what, I don't know, the result of whatever I'm selling to you. Like I feel like I tend to see it in your life, kind of, and I give glory to God that it was through me that this person, probably hair product, it's true me that this person's hair is longer. It's true, probably if it's a wig, it's true me that this person is looking prettier. If it's a clothes, it's true me that this person is looking more presentable. If it's a bag, it's true me that this person is looking more stylish. I just like that. Do you understand? And it's to the glory of God. Yes. So I started selling on Jumia with zero, and I got that knowledge when I was selling books. Selling books, yes. My boss then was selling books on Jumia, Bibles, lady women devotional, all those stuff. I'm about to run out of storage, so yes, let's be fast. It might not be up to 8 anymore, by the way, but I just feel this is so much for you to consume and then start with. So yes, selling on Jumia, you can make research, you can just do that. You can be a vendor on Jumia. They call it, yes, being a vendor on Jumia. Jumia is like the one I have knowledge about. All you need is